So the first question that you want to be able to answer this is it's about your present context right now. So the question is, how do your students learn and how do your teachers teach? So how do your students learn and how do your teachers teach? Now, there's a whole range of questions that would come up underneath this, I guess, in terms of this question here. And I'm going to give these to you in a minute and you'll have time to go back through and have a look at them. But the first thing is, here's some questions that just get you thinking on this. And I'll pause for 20 seconds between each of them and you can just have a quick reflection time. So do students learn better when they have access to a pen? Have you considered that? So we're talking about that all technology is not created equal. So when it comes to what technology you're going to use and what training are you going to provide, do students learn better when they have access to a pen? Another question that you might want to consider is, do our teachers display resilience and persistence when they face technology difficulties? So we all know that technology doesn't work immediately. Sometimes there's issues with that. So we want to make sure that our teachers have a level of resilience and persistence. So is that there in your school? Just have a quick think. What about your students? You know, sometimes we think that students will just persevere and persist with technology, but we know that that's not the case, right? So students, when they face with a problem, sometimes they just give up straight away. Another question that you might want to ask yourself is, as a school, do we tolerate or do we celebrate or do we resist change? So as a culture in your school, do you resist change? Do you tolerate change or do you celebrate change? Where would you be on that change continuum? All right, another question for you is this one around engagement. So is student engagement and learning enhanced with the use of technology? And before you just give a general yes or no answer to that, how will you measure this? So what measurement systems do you have in place to actually track the fact that engagement has gone up, that learning has been enhanced because you're using technology? How are you going to measure that as your school? This is your present systems. What is in place right now? All right, and the next one we've got here is, how will we use technology to enhance the outcomes we're already experiencing? So in your schools, you've already got some great things happening. Regardless if you're a high school or a primary school, you've already got some good things happening in your school. Students are achieving at a great level in some areas. So how is technology going to enhance those outcomes? How can you actually take that great stuff and make it even better? All right, and here's the last question for you. Are we going to try and fix our weaknesses or are we trying to build our strengths? Why are you using technology? Are you using technology because there's a number of things in your school that you're not happy about and there's a number of frustrations you're trying to solve? Or are you using technology to actually enhance what's working well for you? What's the strategy? So what's in place right now?